Brooklyn Pilsner. This is something that I discovered recently, or maybe rediscovered. I can't remember whether I have seen this before. And I thought, okay, that'll be a good comparison. Why? Because Brooklyn Lager, to me, was a very pleasing lager. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So I thought, well, if they have a good Brooklyn Lager, then maybe their Brooklyn Pilsner will be good as well. What's a better beer to compare this Brooklyn Pilsner against than the original Pilsner? Pilsner Urquell from Pilsen in the Czech Republic, Bohemia. This is the original Pilsner. In fact, that's what the word Urquell means. It's a German word and it means original offering or something like that. So basically, Pilsner Urquell means the original Pilsner. Now, there is a clear difference in color and appearance between the two that will give it away. So I'll be able to tell them apart just by looking at them. And I did catch some aroma when I opened up a port. This one is slightly stronger aroma. Not sure how to describe it. Taste-wise, I did jot down some notes on this. So Pilsner Urquell, they claim the taste is a herbal flavor, spicy, malty, caramel sweetness, floral, and bready. Okay, interesting. Well, the Brooklyn Pilsner, somebody described it as a soda cracker flavor, medium hop bitterness, a bit of sourness, metallic, citrusy, stone fruit, herbal, bittersweet, hop aftertaste. So it's going to be interesting. The Brooklyn Pilsner is rated at 83 on Beer Advocate, and Pilsner Urquell is rated at 82 on Beer Advocate. Pilsner Urquell has a 4.2% ABV, and Brooklyn Pilsner has 5% ABV. Now, one thing that I found confusing is that on Beer Advocate, this is classified as an American lager. Although I bought it from Total Wine, and Total Wine listed it as a German Pilsner. Well, it's calling itself a Pilsner. This is a real Pilsner. So we'll just see how it stacks up against a real Pilsner, whether it's a German Pilsner or an American lager. We'll see. So it's time to mix them up. I got to quit yakking and get down to the tasting to save some time. I don't like these videos going over 10 minutes. Okay, let's see. Probably Pilsner Urquell because of the aroma. Sweetness, quite sweet. Not much of a hop bitterness to it, but good nonetheless. It's flavorful. It's got a very pleasant flavor. Would I say stone fruit? No. Or herbal? Maybe. Bready? Maybe. Because I don't know what herbal tastes like. There are a lot of different kind of herbs and they have different flavors. So if you would specify what kind of herb that you think that this flavor mimics, then it might help clear it up. But nobody has, and I don't know. Maybe there is some kind of fruitiness at the end of that hill. I don't know. Much bitter, much more bitter. Initially, not quite as good. It's got some sourness to it, and I think that the Brooklyn Pilsner listed as, or one of the reviewers listed as having sourness to it. Metallic, let's see. Not really much on the hops finish. The initial taste did seem a bit metallic, and it seemed a bit, what was it that I mentioned here? Sour, yeah. So yeah, I'm guessing this is the Brooklyn Pilsner. And I'm not that crazy about it, to be honest with you. I'm surprised, because Brooklyn Lager, I love it. Brooklyn Pilsner, not so much. Whereas Pilsner Urquell, it's fine. It could stand a little bit more hoppy bitterness to it, especially in the finish. But it's good. It's got a good flavor. It's what you would expect out of drinking a Pilsner, because this is the original Pilsner, so you can't get any more authentic than that. This, yeah, I'm just not crazy about it. How it, I might as well open my eyes. Well, what do you know? I think I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Brooklyn Pilsner comes out on top in a surprise upset to me. While you, the viewers, knew which beer was which and sitting here listening to me guess which one was which and making an ass out of myself, why didn't you say something? Well, I'm surprised. I am not crazy about this. It does have the bitterness that I was looking for. But this one seems much more drinkable. That's a twist here. Of course, I don't claim to be an expert. I don't claim to be a connoisseur. I don't claim to be knowledgeable or anything else regarding beer. I'm just a normal schlub who likes comparing beer. And maybe my palate for beer isn't as sophisticated as some of you all's. But I'm surprised, because I've had this before several times, and it usually does very well. Yeah, I can tell by the color. This was darker. This is Pilsner Urquell, and this one had all the descriptive taste to it that reviewers gave to the Brooklyn Pilsner, being sour and medium hop bitterness, metallic. But this one didn't seem to have any of that. This one is more sweet and could use some more bitterness. I gotta give this to Brooklyn Pilsner. And I bought 4 Pilsners today. Let's see. The other one, I believe it was Palena, or the Palena Pilsner. It's a German Pilsner, so we'll be comparing it up against these beers. And a Florida-based one. I can't remember the name of it. Since I live in Florida, there's a big selection of Florida craft beers here. So I like to throw in one every now and then. to compare it to a known beer or a better known beer, such as an imported beer. So the Florida lager, the Florida Pilsner that I got, I can't remember the brand name, but it's classified as a Czech Pilsner, which is the same as what this is classified as. So maybe I'll be trying that one up against this one next. So I don't know. But now let's do one more thing here. Really surprised here that I considered this Pilsner Urquell to be a bit unpleasant. At least in comparison to this. I believe, well, I tasted it after I tasted the Brooklyn Pilsner. So the difference in there is going to be more pronounced, whereas if I would have done this one first and then the Brooklyn Pilsner, it might have had a different outcome. I thought I might have taken this and then did the Brooklyn Pilsner and thought, man, that's weak. But the problem is, I can't choose which one goes first without knowing which is which. And I want to do this blind, because you see what happens when I do it blind. I get it wrong. I can get it wrong. Sometimes I get it right, but it's not impossible for me to get it wrong. So how do these together? Together it's pretty good. Maybe together it's better than each one individually. I don't know. But there is some of that metallic flavor that I'm getting. Some, not so much sourness now, but just a bit of a metallic flavor. Some dryness. Well, that's it. You know, you get to see me get it wrong and choose the wrong beer. But it happens. Because I was expecting the Pilsner Urquell to come out on top. I don't think I ever had this. I don't remember drinking it. But I might remember seeing it. I don't know. I'm surprised. It's good. And I was expecting it to be good. And I was expecting this one to be better. But I think this one was better. All right. That's it. Thanks for watching.